Welcome to part number 2 of the Kolozsvar scenario with AO Redone mod in play. This Panzer Core 2 AO Redone mod playthrough has moved from the question of will we win, can we win, some degree of challenge has been lost, but we can reacquire the challenge. How much damage can we not take? That's, I think, going to be the theme of this playthrough going forward. We'll I wonder if I should begin to track. It seems like sort of a pain. If I were better at modding or programming, I could make something to have the machine tell me how many points of any given unit I've lost. Actually, the screen at the end, I think, tells me some variety of ratio or whatnot. Does it give me the actual numbers of parts lost? I wonder. If I go through to 1945, the goal would be to play through any given scenario without losing any units at all. That would be the stretch goal. I'm not really even sure it's possible, but I may be willing to find out, to give some sort of meaning to the slaughter, or some degree of challenge. All right, let's get down to the business of Stig 33 here. We have a couple of planes here. I'd like to head out to these victory hex. We have to go in this direction at some point, so we need to pivot up and find out. Who are you? An ISU 122. Boom. We can go there for 16 if we don't proceed too terribly hastily. I think that we can move like so. Swing up here for a couple of overruns. Roll forward here. Unfortunately, our flame tank would have to not repair. But this Pioneer... Okay, so the bottom line is we need to repair the flame tank, so we will move our support Tiger up, and then boy, apparently, let's see what happens. 6 and 2, but that gets to be a very different story. If I move this in the close, protected by the Tiger 1. That means that these are going to have to go. We're also going to take some errant fire from this thing, and that is not errant fire. This thing does a horrendous amount of damage and has ×2 rapid fire to soft targets. A hard target is decent as well, 16. These guys look like a job for our strategic bombing crew, as we have no idea what goes on down here. But perhaps could find out. There doesn't look like really much. So, who are you? You're an anti-air weapon. I see. 14 and 15. We take 1 point. Let's see what this thing does here. We're taking a point there as well. So, how about you? No points. The fact of the matter that is exactly where I want my H-19 positioned. So, we'll drop the bomb on that and take very little fire. Yes, it will only have 4 strength. Let's see what happens here with the Strat bomber. Complete obliteration of this very nasty artillery piece. Let's see, we can send you up as well to destroy this infantry unit. Unfortunately, this unit is not feeling particularly chipper in this. There are a great many turns left. I'm inclined to heal it. Let's move. I lost my other bomber. It's here. We have two. Okay, so two bombers. They're already up there. Let's see if we can. This we won't be able to completely destroy this mountain infantry. So we're going to drop the bomb here, and then use our crippling blow to damage that more so than not. I don't want my Redone unit being attacked by some random anti-air that comes into this area. I'd rather the Strat bombers were attacked because the random anti-air won't do very well against the Strat bomber. We are at full capacity for our recon planes. Let's see, we can get out just this far, which is good enough. We'll get out here as well. And we will proceed to this hex as well. What does that mean? What does it mean? It means that this unit here is going to hang around this area to protect this bomber so it doesn't get damaged again. You, on the other hand, I see no reason why we shouldn't dispatch these two. It looks as though this is still a Hungarian or rebel airfield. And nothing wrong with that, really. But they flew in two more planes and we destroyed them. So maybe we'll keep that as an actionable airfield there. We'll let them fly in more if they want to. We're happy to let them come. We have some overruns here with our surrender tank, which is good news for me. We need the soft attack awards. Let's roll this Tiger 2 up. We'll put it to this guy here. I'm not worried about the Tiger 2's activities. I doubt it really needs any sort of air protection either. Certainly not any sort of ground support. What does that mean? Where are we going? Where are we going? We have a victory hex and a lot of real estate here. Victory hex, victory hex. Should I pull back in this direction? Or should I go and find out what's down here with this recon plane? I'm thinking the latter. Random units about, it would seem. I was thinking that this unit here really doesn't need any sort of support either. As to whether the enemy wants any. 2 points. What is that about? There's no ignores entrenchment, or there's not? He's a hard target killer, but happens to have, well, rapid fire, which makes him decent at dispatching other stuff. Good for me. We're stuck there. We have 2 rounds. We can be happy. I would wager we'll be happier rolling down in this direction. 3 of 10, that's so far as I know, the minimum value. It is. Which means we can roll here and dispatch that Marcel. Like so. Have an anti-tank here. We happen to have a no... Well, what? Where is our support going? We're going to head over in this direction. How far can we get? A long way. So let's go and overrun this anti-tank there. Establishing a zone of control here. This thing has a zone of control here, which means nothing is going to get through these 2 hexes unless it's a recon car. These 2 have zones of control here. They can get here, unless of course they can't. We'll have to put our units in the close. Do we care? Can we get, I see, we screwed ourselves? We have. We've not, though. We almost ended up with no support either here or here, but we didn't, though, did we? So we are going to roll, get right here. We'll move our Vigilant low tank here forward into this X. I'm feeling better about attacking this unit. We have 1 round left. We have our Grenadier here, who does not have his organic transport, but is going to go down perhaps to this area and dispatch these units just because he needs soft attack awards, as his previous successor was surrendered because he couldn't move quite far enough, because he had fast deployment as opposed to heroes that gave him extra movement. This one has +2 speed. Where are we going now? We were going to move you here, and you right here. That makes our recon car addressable. They'll probably splash this plane without any issue whatsoever. And that, I believe, is bomb you or bombard you. Why not bombard him again? I don't see any reason why. Let's do it. We're happy there. And next turn. Bombed our recon car. Took a point. Well, there went my... Maybe we'll have a 5 or less damaged units, because I think really that the no damage thing is essentially impossible. Like literally impossible. Let's see, we want to get either of these two out of the way so that we can roll our Jag Tiger forward on the road, staying on the road, and just do the cha-cha right down the line there. This thing, I think, is unfortunately a soft target. Oh, look at that, a hard target. Yeah, we can spend 3 rounds, boom, boom, and boom with our Jag Tiger. All I need to do is figure out a way, I suppose. Well, that's as good as any other, that solution. Let's roll down here. Boom, shaka, and laka. Now we could go for one more boom, but we're going to follow up and he can't do it. We're going to have our flame pant. Well. What is so special about this one? I think he's backed up. This one went, but this one doesn't want to. Which means we need to strat bomb this lot here. Which is no problem at all, really. So, we'll get you forward here. Put you away. And ascend our HE-219. And centrally locate him, say, well, right here. Strafe him. It's hardly worth the trouble, really, at this point. We'll go here like so. Run out of rounds. We don't care. And then, apparently, where will our strat bombers go? I think they head down here, as there's no need to send a Strat bomber for the slot, as we have the Flame Panzer. We can have the Redone unit, or we can skip that whole... Oh. 8 and 1. 14 points. Let's do that. 14 points, 2 points. Who is this guy? Some paratrooper. We can do 314. Why? Why should I? Let's see. We can move you forward. Right here. We'll go there. We can go here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah. Still 314. Why is that? Female recon didn't do a blessed thing. Alright, so we want to get you up here adjacent to this support mechanism. Put you away. And think, do we want to send Redone all the way up here? For what? For what, really? Just this one unit? Which will flame away next turn, surely. I'm thinking we'll just leave that guy be. Move back here. Be happy. We have no support for our Pioneer. We don't care. It's a 14 close defense. So, what do we have here? We have, I see. There's no armor here, we know that, so we'll not worry about traveling without support. Let's see, we get another overrun here, I would wager. Who are you? 7 of 10. Who are you? We could use the overrun points there. Why not have them? Or the hard target points. I want to see if there's something to surrender down here. Who are you? A 75mm model, 1897. It sounds like an impressive unit. Apparently it's not so much so. How about you? Let's see here. 2 points. What if we were to bombard you? Not once, but twice. Let's see if we go there. 5 points. We want to do this unit first, so we'll pop that like so. We'll run you, move our Vigilant G tank forward. Take 12 points here as well. Let's see here. We've used both of our bombardment activities or actions, and now this guy here is stuck. There's nothing that can be done to him unless we bring in the low with ignores entrenchment, which is exactly what I plan to do. Where does that leave us here? I don't really know. What I do know is that we'd like to find out what drives this area up here with we can do 5 points there, and I see no reason why we shouldn't. This unit is well placed to avoid any sort of encirclement, and the problem is it's not really good at combat. It's much better at surrendering, but it probably survives. Let's see where you can go. Why I went down there, I don't really know. And take over that base. Let's see here. There's a recon car there I don't need any trouble with. Put it to you. Looks as though they have bombed our Tiger II tank. Effectively, I might add. Do we care? Not really. Not really. We're going to get down in this direction here. Let's see what we can't. We'll take over this airbase. We're going to rebase this unit there. Wait a minute. There are these units here, this area. We can pretty much address any of that from here. But we won't be able to get at whatever's here, which is nothing. So why should I go down there? I shouldn't. What we do need is some support for this recon car. We don't have it. We moved and took the base over because we actually do have it. Sort of. I'm going to take some damage. It could be a bloodbath. There's nothing here though. There'd have to be like a massive battalion strength of or multiple. Anyway, there's nothing there. So what do we have here? We have the ability to sully forth if we could just find the enemy. Let's move you. We'll get you down here. There's nothing there. And we just need to find them and then bomb them. What's your distal limit of deployability? Right here. I would wager if we went right there with our fighter that these units here, there we have it. There we have it. Do we need to bomb this guy? Were you? We don't. We don't. With our fighter at least. But what we do need to do is move forward like so. We'll get this unit all the way back here. And then we'll see about bombarding this heavy or engineer to oblivion. Let's take this Catman out here as well. So you may as well go. We'll go right here just because. I think that is close to the end of the turn. Who knows? Maybe there's some sort of camo thing. Or we'll go right here. See if we light up this area. We have done it. That's it. Next turn. They don't want any. Four points, 2 points, 14 points still, but it's actually 15 points. As is that. These guys have stepped to the wrong Jag Tiger. Boom. Let's see if this is really 18 here. 17.997. It is. Let's see if we can get back. Where is this Jag Tiger? I see. Well, we're going here. We're going to roll our Jag Tiger forward here. This guy, we're going to bomb him away at some point. We're going to roll our infantry support here. We'll get, say, right up here in this close terrain. And get here as well. That's a 9 of 10. So then take over the enemy's airfield here. Move one forward. Get back. Repair. There's another SIG 33 there. We'll get something going with this unit. Let's roll forward down here. We'll get this guy done as well. We saw what was up here, so now we know what's down there. Nothing. So all we need to do is get our Grenadier, take these guys out. We won't have to worry. Need to get him a truck ASAP. But that's going to happen in between scenarios, I'm sure. So we're going to go over and look at that. Well, we almost got to surrender this T4 tank. But we'll move our Tiger II forward. Overrun him. I wonder if there's another overrun to be had. Where are these guys most likely going to be? Right here. So if we send our recon unit here, we send our fighter here, well, there we have it. Boom. We'll overrun this rascal as well. Boom. And repair all the way forward here. Completely out of any sort of support range. But for that to matter, there's got to be something to attack you. And in this case, 1 point. Heavy infantry. We are stretched out, aren't we? We are. If we go like that, let's see how far you can get. Quite some ways, really. So we can bomb this unit to oblivion. We will not have to mess with it. Heavy infantry will not be ignoring any entrenchment because there's no heavy infantry to ignore it. You can go down and support these two bombers. We'll send another bomber down in this direction to do away with this anti-air. Recon plane? I don't know. We have one bomber left to deploy. It's 12 points right there. Looks like a tenor right here. We're stuck there. I was thinking maybe we could redeploy right here and get worked over. Let's see what happens. 11-0. Will not get worked over. They can't do it. That's a dirt airfield. And we can get our HE forward here as well. Right there. Let's repair you. And there doesn't seem to be anything really to bomb with this unit. You'll have to show me that this unit is going to be shot at from the air. Actually, the truth of the matter is we want to go here where we saw that other unit, because this unit is as good as dead from the Grenadier next turn. Hopefully next turn we can bombard this unit to oblivion, and then the Grenadier can get back and chase the group. You roll forward here. We can get forward there as well. The low tank, let's get him in this direction. It's G tank. We'll go here. We can get right here adjacent to double support. And this unit, well, we'll just go right here just because. Because who knows what can happen. Let's move these units forward here. We'll get here as well. We need to buy a tactical bomber. And place it where exactly? We'll place it right here. And that should be the end of the turn. It is. Alright, we found their secret air base. We have our Tiger 2. Boom. Let's see what goes on up here, if anything. What's up here? We don't know. We'll find out. Another secret air base. 11 points. Well, we should be able to attack and then overrun it next turn and then redeploy down here. And what goes on here, we don't really know. In theory, we can go like that and that. We only have one shot. Okay. This is a heavy infantryman. Can we get out there with a bomber? We can. And will. Now this bar unit here can go and can go right here. Dispatch that plane. We can send another bomber out to attack this anti-air unit. And then I think we can have this other bomber. We can't make it to that bunker, so we need to go somewhere else. Okay, 8 of 10. This is our... Does not ignore entrenchment. Does ignore entrenchment. Boom. We get the low tank up here and destroy this bunker. Or airfield. Hangar. Let's roll the Tiger 2 forward again. We'll find out what goes on over here. We found another bunker. Let's see how far, if you can get rebased. Not so much. So this thing we're going to have to deal with by ground. Looks like we're going to take a bit of fire. Let's not worry about any of that. We'll send this G-Tank forward to deal with this airfield. We'll get you forward here. There and here. Alright, so this bomber, who do we not want to tangle with? 6 Royal Infantry. How far can you get? Quite some ways. Let's bomb this guy just because he's closest. Let's take this. We bombed the wrong guy. We could have taken this guy out. Yeah, we sure did. This Grenadier is not going to make contact again anyway, so we'll just go here and then head down to this direction. As for you, let's Swing you over here. Let's see what goes on down here. 9, 12. We're not going to take any fire. If we do, we're ready. And this unit here, let's see, we can go, we have the support, surely. We have more support than what we know what to do with. We'll flame that guy, we'll get right here. We'll go there and here as well. De-entrench this unit, and I'm pretty sure we're done there. Let's overrun this guy. Happy. Boom. Boom. Next turn. Bombed again. Airfield gone. Get some points there. $15 points. Boom. Boom. Boom, and repair. Let's get our low tank forward here. It's vigilant, we'll take the city over. Our tactical bomber there took damage somehow. Boom. Take that over. We'll go here, flame this out. We can get here. This unit shouldn't be in the close, but it has readiness, so it matters not. Let's take these this unit out because what does that leave us? It leaves us very few targets. So we'll just start wandering about and randomly dispatching stuff here. Pretty sure we can dispatch you as well. Do you have the range for it? He does not. Doesn't matter. Where is our other bomber? It's here. We can get here, get there. I wasn't worried about that bomber because there's no enemy air left, but it's never a bad idea to make sure. Was this the best idea? It's not. It's not. It's also completely irrelevant. So we'll not worry. Next turn. Wait a minute here. We have one victory hex left, and that would be that. There seems to be some action to be had here, though. I think we can farm these guys for points if we don't take that victory hex. These air rewards are reasonably easy to come by in this situation, as the enemy has very few airfields left. There's this one. We should probably go and take that back, as well as this hex. So these guys will rebase to that airfield at some point, but it doesn't matter because our Air Force is located here anyway, so we want them to rebase there. But that doesn't mean that we can't take a few out between now and then. Question is, do we have the range? It would seem as though we don't. Our Grenadier will be happy just occupying that city there. And I think this is where I turn the video off and just give you a summary report in another 12 turns, as there's really nothing else to see. Another group has popped up here. I took this airfield over, so they really have nowhere to go, so I really want to splash them ASAP. This unit, both of these are +3. This unit needs some help. Go down like so. Put it to you, and you. No new spawns last turn. Let's take it over. We've done it. Looks like the coup has been put down, and we can carry on and move towards our next objective. I hope to see that.